Hi folks, Gamerbug here again, and we are back with the Black Death. And as I said in a previous video, we're going to be checking out the kingdoms that were introduced in 0.21, I believe it was. We're on 0.23 as it says in the top corner. So, well, the kingdoms were sort of introduced, I think, slightly before that. This one specifically that's in front of me, but there is another one which we can see. You can just sort of see it in the distance there on that hill. And we're going to check them both out. So this is the one we're going to concentrate on for now. So this is, if you look on the map, well, it says GamerbugUK 4. You can see it in big letters. There you go. It's sort of on the eastern side of the map. Smack bang in the middle there. Now, this is GamerbugUK 4. And this is one of the kingdoms that you can get. It comprises of two parts, so let's go and have a look. I've done nothing with it, so we can see it from the beginning. Nighttime's kicking in, so hopefully we'll get some of this done before it gets too dark. So as you go in, you can see there's this huge sort of courtyard area. There's a moat that runs around the outside and the inside. The moat on the outside literally goes all the way around. On the inside, it goes here, around this sort of stockade, and then back around the other side. Weirdly, it has a massive hole in the side of it, so basically anyone can get in here. Not that it really matters because you can't close the main gates. Currently, none of the housing that are here, as far as I know, is usable for anything, but I might be wrong. This obviously is farmland though, so that's usable as that. These houses you can't do anything with, I don't believe, but again, we'll figure this out as we go along. And market stalls will appear as you upgrade here, in here. There is also a house over here that you can purchase and upgrade. Now there are a lot of problems that come with this, but we'll discuss those as time goes on. For now, we're just going to go and have a very quick look at the stockade itself. So this is not upgraded even remotely. What do we have? Weirdly, we have a house node just outside. Now I saw this on a public server and it had a well here and it was going through the wall. It made no sense. As a matter of fact, almost any of the things that you can put here makes no sense. Maybe a campfire, but I don't know why that exists. I feel that maybe that was a guard and they changed it to something else. Don't know. We have a door here that will stop you getting inside. Then we have numerous nodes around the outside, and actually more will probably appear once you upgrade. At least that's what typically happens with a house. At this stage, there are no guards available. Each of these is pretty much the same thing. They can all do farmland, well, large campfire, and then storage. And from what I've seen, they're all capable of doing that, and that's it. Now if you need them for the storage capacity, so be it, but there's a lot and I just, yeah, it's strange. These look like they're all the same. So these are basic, oh, these ones are different. These ones at least can have multiple crafting stations. Well, I'll say that. There's not exactly tons that can be put in these. What about this one? That's what I call basic. Slightly upgraded. I mean, none of these can do ovens or tanneries. Well, I call it one step up from basic because you can put a bed, a storage item in there. It's quite, there's lots of them, but they are so limited in what you can do with them. So unless you're planning on making what I would call a garrison in here or something, very strange. There is a very rough roof on top. That's it. That's all there is to this particular thing. This little, I don't know, I wouldn't even call it a manor house. This little house inside. There are guard towers you cannot go inside. Or can you? Oh, you can. Okay, I'll take that back. No, you can't. You cannot go inside them. Just check this one just to make sure that's not the case. Nope, you can't actually go inside the guard towers. So, yeah, that's it. I have already got enough stone and wood, and as you can see the bottom corner, money. This is my private server, by the way, so yes, I cheated to get the cash to share this off, to upgrade this. It doesn't seem to be any more than a house, so strange. So we're going to upgrade. 1 minute, we'll have a look what it looks like once we've upgraded once. I don't know how much that's going to have an impact out here, down there, and in here on this. So far, I'd call this underwhelming. I've got some water on me. Oh, I've got a big backpack as well. That backpack's going to help me collect stone and wood to upgrade this more. My plan is basically to upgrade it to the highest tier and see what kind of nodes are lying around. But at the moment, I can put lots of wells in, I can put lots of farmland in, or I can put lots of storage. It's a bit underwhelming. Maybe better, I'm assuming better nodes will occur once we upgrade. Now I can see a lot, so I'm hoping this isn't too dark. Let's get outside and have a quick look as it upgrades. And we have another floor been added. It's like there's a couple of nodes around here that didn't exist a second ago. So are these going to be like anvils? Yeah, furnace, anvil, workbench, oven. Same thing. Any on this side? No. So that's where we're sticking our furnace, around the corner then, I guess. In here we've got some steps going upstairs, but beyond that, oh, are these extras? Look, it's still the same stuff. I don't even know if they did pop in or not. What have we got upstairs? Oh, that's a bit weird. We've got some nodes up here. We can put oven, tannery. So the more advanced stuff can go in here. What's weird is you'd want the workbench, as I call it. I don't want to call that a workbench because that's got a workbench. Anyway, the thing downstairs, the desk. I think it used to be called something like that. You'd want that to be up there. Anyway, mind you, has they got the option for a door? No, there's not. So maybe you wouldn't actually. So down here, not a great deal has changed, but we now have the option to put in some of the slightly more advanced stuff. Okay, what's happened down here? Anything or nothing? We have a node that has appeared here for a food merchant, ale trader, baker, resource merchant, or a blacksmith. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different shops. There's one here. What's this for? Same again. Any more? I've seen multiple shops here, so I guess you could put somebody of each type here. Still no guards. Still no option for guards. Strangely. Excuse me. Okay, let's go see what's needed for... I'll take some water while I'm at it. The next level up. They were already there, weren't they? That's not God. Nope. So for the next level, we need 8 stone and 32 wood. That is, if I'm perfectly honest, not a lot at all. Oh, and a 1 wheat. Fortunately, I can get all of that really quickly from my house. So I'm going to go and grab all of that, and then we will upgrade this once again. I'll be back in a minute. So we're back with enough stuff, I think, now to update the house once again. So we are going to go for it. It's going to take 1 minute 20, which isn't that long, actually. I'm sure the houses take longer to upgrade than this. So I'm assuming we're going to get a couple more... nodes down here for people, so we've got 2. I think it's a maximum of 5 different things that they could have. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. So If there's enough to get all 5, you'd have 5 of them down there. If not, I guess you'd have to just pick and choose. Whether you can get the other peasants that you can get normally, I don't know. The hunter, chicken farmer and farmer, they may be options. Don't know. I have to find that out once we upgrade. So we should be about there now. Is anything going to change on here again? Or not? Go check if it's actually done it. 8 seconds. Quick, get outside so we can see if anything changes. Okay. Once again, I suppose that looks really funky. We know we had a bunch of nodes here. So are we going to have just more nodes here? Bed, storage, chest, tannery. Tannery, loom, blah, 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 stone mill, so churner. I get the feeling this is probably going to end up being the top floor. But I mean, yeah, we just got a bunch more nodes and there's a door there. I mean, now I'm saying I'd probably want the desk up here. I mean, what are you going to do? How much stuff are you actually going to have here? Now, the only thing I can think of, so to speak, is if you've got multiple players using this as a guild base and each one needs a bed to respawn here, then you might want to make multiple beds, in which case, like I say, you might want a bunk house. And you might even go, well, each person gets a bunk and a chest, a bunk and a chest, bunk and a chest. You could do that, I suppose. Any more nodes appeared? We've got 1 here at the back. Oh, another 2. And these are for... Alright, so we can have a peasant farmer. So they can definitely happen. No guards yet. Nope. So that's a bit odd. There's no new one here. Is that new? I feel like there's 1 extra here, but I think I am just imagining it. So again, no guards whatsoever in here, unless some of those internal ones higher up allowed a guard. Nope. So that's a bit strange. You'd think they'd be able to have some guards inside here. And I'm not saying you can't. While we're at it, what do we need to actually upgrade again? We need 32, 12. I've got that because I brought a load over. We just need a load of wood. I could do that in a second. And what do we have out here? Again, nothing's really changed over here. That's still the same. None of these houses have had anything unique happen to them. So we've now got 1, 2. Is that a guard now? So we've got a guard there. A guard, 2 guards. We've got 1. Those 2 are already there. What's this for? 3, 4. I'm sure at some point you get another trader here as well. What do I need to do for those traders? What do I need? Peasant thing and 65 gold. Okay, I can do that. So I'm going to need some more wood. I'm going to go and grab that wood to then hopefully upgrade this once again and see what's happening. But so far, pretty underwhelming. Let's go grab some wood. Okay, we're back with more wood than I can shake a stick at. I've already dumped some more in here, so we can now upgrade once again. While I'm here. So we've got 2 minutes basically before we will be able to upgrade again. I'm obviously going to need some more stone and some more wood, but I'm going to hang around just for a little bit. And hopefully it's not too dark. It doesn't seem too dark on my screen. And we'll be able to see what the next upgrade looks like here. Nothing here has changed whatsoever. None of these things have changed at all. There's very few nodes around this side as well, but maybe that's what will happen next. Besides the fact we can do a few extra things out here, nothing's really changed there either. I want to talk about that house briefly. If you are not a assigned member on the workbench in there of this place, of this kingdom, having that house is irrelevant because the guards will beeline for you and try and kill you every time you come in here. So it doesn't make sense that that house exists, because the only way to have that house is to also have this. And if you have got access to this, why do you need a house? Now, for roleplay purposes, I guess it'd be quite nice, but you still have to add the person to the fortress. So, nah. Now, has anything happened here? Has it changed? Is it taller? Is it bigger? I don't know. Is there an extra floor? Let's go inside and have a look. Has it even finished updating? Or am I just... Nope, 14 seconds. So nothing has changed yet. So I suppose we better stare at the building and see if anything changes. If it gets taller, that's just so pointless. Okay, I admit that looks a bit more impressive and cool. That said, my workbench is still on the bottom floor. So anyone who wants to come in here and try and do anything, just come straight in. We've got one door there now. We've got a battlement that we can go out onto. Oh, I quite like that. You know, being able to see the land around, that's kind of nice. Kind of cool. Okay. Is that a window? No, it's just a black mark. We've got another set of stairs. Another door. I'm assuming that this is probably the highest I can get. I don't think it's going to get any higher. Weird, there's a hole there on each side. Okay. So we just have nodes coming out of our ears that we're never going to use. Unless the upkeep on this thing is so expensive you need like 50 million storage nodes. Any new nodes out here? Is that one new? Oh, we've got a couple here now. So we can chuck like an anvil or something and a furnace out here. These are the only places you can put furnaces. Well, let's fit those two and the two around the corner. Just there and there sort of thing. So if you wanted it to look, you know, you wanted to have a couple of furnaces, I guess, and make it look like sort of blacksmithy or militaristic, like you're churning out weapons, that might be quite cool. Can you do anvils on these? I can't remember. No. What about these? You can do everything on it. Yeah, so you can have like a load of anvils and stuff. The only reason to have multiple furnaces, though, beyond one, is if you've got a load of iron ore and you want to literally turn loads of it into the next thing. That's it. That's the only reason to do it. Have we got anything new? So we had the two over there existed anyway. They're the guards. That's a guard. No. No, we haven't. I thought there was actually one more. Maybe there is. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4. Has anything happened over here with this thing? So we've got farmland here, by the way, as well. So there you can make farmland in there. And I guess for farming, it's safer. There's not really much point to it. So no, there's only 2 guards available. 2 guards are available. Granted, I didn't check all the nodes at the top, and maybe some of them were guards. But maybe they weren't. Can we upgrade again? Well, that's it. I swear it took less resources to upgrade a kingdom than it does a house. It's like 64 wood on one of them. So basically, that's it. That's this kingdom. You can slap a door in there, one there, one there. That's your defences to somebody stealing your kingdom. And then you can bang a bunch of doors at the top. Yes, that looks quite cool, and I quite like the way it overlooks places. You can't buy archers, which would make sense. You can't even get in these towers, which is silly. And there seems to be a massive lack of guards in this place, which is really weird. I will upgrade this, at least I'll stick these in. But beyond that, I mean, there's nothing about that for me to do it, to go, look, this is what an upgraded kingdom looks like. Because an upgraded kingdom, that's it. It's going to have some doors and it's going to have some nodes. And I just think that's a bit of a waste of time. I will go over and have a look at the other kingdom. But I guess it's going to be very similar. It's just got a big keep again, like this has. And it has a courtyard where you can put these things in and guards. I'm a bit underwhelmed, if I'm honest. I like the houses so much more. And arguably that might get better with the procedural resources, you know, being around, because some of the houses aren't worth having though, because they're so far away from any decent resources you wouldn't bother with them. I'm going to upgrade this just to show off these people. I'm going to go off and get a bunch of contracts, just to see what they are. Besides that, I don't think I'll be doing a great deal of this, at least in this video. So I'm more interested in the resource merchant. It's weird that there's 5 of them as well and you can only do 4. Just seems a bit of a missed opportunity. I literally thought there was a guy over here at one point as well. Obviously there is not. So yeah, I'm going to go and get some peasant contracts and at least stick these people in and see what's what. I will be back. Okay, so day's here, and let's get this show on the road. Let's get some of these people in. So we'll stick in a resource merchant here. So that's a resource merchant, that dude. Here we're going to stick in a baker. We'll pop a blacksmith in just here. I got 5. I didn't actually need 5 thinking about it. But ale trader food. I'll put an ale trader in. So there we go. I don't know what they're assembling. And here we've got, we'll stick a garden. Why not? Just because I can. So they're building something. While I'm here, I do want to have a quick nosy and see if I can stick guards in any of those upper tiered rooms. But I probably can't. Which means you can have less guards in a kingdom than you can have in a house. Sorry, I took a really long deep breath there. Yeah. No. No, you can't. You can't have more guards than 2. And they're not even in the main bit. Yeah, the thing is, you could optionally go, I don't want to have, if you could have guards inside, that is, I don't want to piss off the person who ever has that house, or people that come in and might want to trade, so I won't set up the guards. Oh, okay. Mildly impressed. This dude has a furnace. I like that. This dude set up a whole bakery. You know what annoys me? I'm sure this whole like setup used to be on the old houses. This guy set up a little market stall. This guy set up a... Why isn't there why can't you have one here? You can have all of them then. fine. I don't know how much longer they're going to be building this for. If I talk to him then... Excuse me.
Hail, friend.
He's not selling anything just yet. Maybe he has to finish making his stall. Obviously I can have a couple of farmers in there at the back as well. Which is weird because you'd think, why can't I just have those out here? In these fields? Make a bit of sense, I think. And yeah, if you have this house, that guard, if you're not assigned as a person who's allowed to use the fort, these guards, every time you log in, will beeline straight for you and try and kill you. I can imagine there's a bit of a dodgy thing that if they beeline for you, maybe they can't, but came in your gate, you could lock them inside your house. Maybe let them fight it out with your own guards. Looks like they're still building. Alright, so he's going to sell stuff now. He sells wood and stone. I am going to buy your wood off you. Because I'm going to go over to the other thing in a minute. What do you sell? You sell gingerbread. I've never even seen gingerbread in this game. You're now selling nothing. Weirdly. Can use the furnace at least. Oh, I can use the anvil. Oh, to repair my... Oh, my wood axe is almost knackered. Good idea I did that. And can I buy from you yet? I can. You're selling... Show me your best ales? What's the other? Why is there two options? Show me how are your prices. Fair, especially for great. Like, are you my chatting? I don't want any of that. It's going to get me pissed. I've got some water anyway. We'll see if he's ready when I come back out. If not, I'm going to head straight over to the other kingdom and see what that looks like upgraded. So I care little for the upkeep of this, so let's withdraw all of the wood. And withdraw all of the stone. No, 4. Why is that not allowed? 11. Don't know what that's all about. Okay, so I've withdrawn it. It's not gone into my inventory. That's really weird. Have you seen that? I've actually withdrawn that and it's not gone into my inventory. How bizarre. Right, let's see if this guy's actually set up his store yet. Or is he still hammering away like a weird... He's still hammering away. So is he. They all are. What is going on? Okay, well, we'll come back. Right, okay, I'm going to go and gather up some supplies and then head over to the other kingdom on the hill up there, which I've already purchased. I'll be back in a minute. So I'm back and we're here. I've got myself some wood. Weirdly, the wood that didn't appear when I withdrew it did suddenly magically appear in my inventory as I was gathering more wood, so it encumbered me. Very weird. Also worth noting, there is actually a log right outside here, so that's a good 6 pieces of wood there. So you come in, we have a courtyard. If you've seen my last video, I've checked all this place out. Up there is nothing at all. This is where the stalls all appear. I know because I've run through it on a live server. You can obviously tell because of that. How many again? I'm going to go with 4. The guards also appear in this courtyard. Will there be more guards down here? I don't know. So you have to come this way to get into the keep itself. So there's going to be a door in position here. Like the other one, these are all just basic nodes. There's a few of them dotted about already, but nothing really brilliant. Go in, you've got the same kind of stuff. You can put beds in, you can put storage chests in. That is maybe a guard. That would make sense to be a guard. It is not a guard. Another door there. So it's 2 doors we had to go through on this castle to get to the workbench. 3. So you actually have to go through 3 doors. There is no option for a guard. And we get here. Now I've already put some stone wood in here, but let's go ahead and upgrade this bad boy and deposit 8 wood. So I need to get some more wood, but stone, I think if it's like the other one, it'll be 8 to upgrade it, so I should be fine. Wood's not hard to come by, so let's go and stand outside and have a nosy at this keep and see what happens when we upgrade. I've got a bit of meat. No, I don't need that just yet. We'll leave it. Don't get me wrong, it looks better, but this place is massively remote. It's actually, where you see Duffus Ruins in the bottom right hand corner, it's the thing next to that little, again, fort looking thing in the very, very bottom right corner. That is this kingdom, as far as I know anyway. Or if it's not, it's the one, it's just north. No, that is this kingdom. Yeah, it is. It is. Because there is a town as well, but that's just a bit to the left of it. So, we will wait and see what happens. I'm assuming this will just end up looking very similar to that wooden one. I mean, this place looks better, but it's so remote and there is no resources around here. Apart from for role-playing purposes, I do not see the point in this. There's no fast travel in this game or anything like that. So, has that already done it? Do we think? Has it gone up another level? I think it has, hasn't it? I just wasn't paying attention. If we can go up one more level, because it was on level 2, wasn't it? My thingy bench. Yeah, so not as impressive looking. And these are going to be guards. So again, it's just another level added on top. Let's go and see what we actually need to upgrade one more time. 32 and 8, I've got enough stone. But I've not got... Whoa, what's going off here? I've not got enough wood. I'm going to go and do that in a second. We're going to pop out to the courtyard here and see what's happened here. Remember, you cannot close the front gate as well, which makes this a bit pointless. Any nodes? Any nodes appeared? No, no, no. No. Yes. So there's one here. No, it's not a node. That's a campfire. Ah, we've got a node here. For a merchant of some sort. That appears to be it. Campfire. Didn't we get 2 nodes straight away on the other one? Level 1? Maybe we did, maybe we didn't. Oh yeah, there's one. Oh yeah, so there's 2 nodes already. I'm going to grab this wood just outside the door, and then I'm going to go and get some more. I had 8, didn't I? And I need 22. I can get some from not far away, but may as well grab this. I will be back once I've got enough wood to upgrade once again. Right, we're back at the keep, and we are going to go and upgrade to the next level. I found out that I forgot to have any wheat, which was annoying, so I couldn't do it. There we go. Now we can deposit that and those. That should be enough probably to not fully upgrade me. So we'll go outside and we'll have a little look at this. Also, remember I was going to get some wood from just outside? Yeah, that's cosmetic, that wood. You can't actually mine it or gather it, which is rather annoying. Just the running backwards and forwards to this place would do my head in so much that I would never, ever, ever consider having this as a kingdom. I just don't see the point. The people that have these kingdoms, and probably have them fairly well decked out, I have no idea what kind of stuff they've been doing to get them. Because obviously this is a private server and I'm being able to do all sorts of shortcuts to get them, and it's still a laborious drag to do so. But I think there's only one more upgrade after this one anyway. So I'm kind of, this is that I'm doing this so you don't have to kind of thing. I ain't loving that keep so far. I prefer the one on the wooden fort. But you know, this is a proper. Oh, that's looking better. This is a proper keep, a proper castle. So it should look better, and it does somewhat, especially now. So I can go up another floor. Actually, might be able to go out on that battlement now. Nope. Nope. Ah, yes. So I can actually go out onto this battlement and have a nosy around. It's a bit tiny. Again, probably looks a bit better on the other one. Is there only one way in and one way out? Yes, it does appear that there is there. What should I move with this to? No, I don't know. Anyway, let's go down and see what we need to upgrade this one more time, and we'll just see what extra nodes have been placed outside in the courtyard. So we need 32 and 12. So that's doable. Oh, hang on. What wheat do we need? Just one wheat. Down, way down it is. So quick look out into the courtyard here. Dying of dehydration. And so we had that node already, that one. So we've got another one here. So we've got two facing each other. So it's a bit weird. That's going to be... So that's a trader. Trader, so that's 2. That's going to be a guard, surely. Trader, that's 3. A trader, that's 4. Okay, so I'm not going to expect a great deal again here. So I'm thinking we're going to probably end up with another thing on top of that there, and that'll be it. Right, let's go grab that wood and stone that we need. So we're back at the workbench. It's being really weird. It's doing this thing. It won't let me deposit stuff in. Let's try again. I've had this before. It just glitched and then suddenly it did. Ta-da, suddenly it did. So we should have pretty much everything we need here. Upgrade. It's going to be 2 minutes for it to upgrade. Now, it's got dark here, which is kind of annoying. I'll admit we haven't really been looking at the nodes that have suddenly appeared, but they aren't gods, so what difference does it make? They're just the same bloody nodes that are everywhere. They're either the ones that only allow you to stick a well and a campfire, or they're the ones that allow you to stick an anvil and da-da-da. It's all a bit... It's like there are so many nodes now inside there that I would never, ever, ever use. And it just makes it a bit crap. That's the problem, I think. You're limited by what you're actually ever going to do with these keeps. The houses are exactly the right amount, and that's the problem, I guess, because the houses were designed to be kind of enough. Even the estates that got removed were enough. The extra things were extra, but there was, you know, it was a bigger sort of place, but it had enough. And that's kind of the issue here. This thing, well, there's no real point to it. Why would you need that much of anything? Even if you had a guild, it would have to be a massive guild for you to need that much storage. I'm assuming I've just had another layer slapped on and I'm not really noticing it. Another floor maybe just on the very top, because unless 2 minutes haven't gone by, I ain't noticing anything different. 16 seconds, quick, let's get outside. Alright, so what's this going to turn into? Is it going to have like a proper castle top to it? Alright, so we got a place for us to be the king of all we survey. So yeah, you'd have to have a massive guild to ever use all of these up for enough beds and chests and things like that. Yeah, you have to have people running in consistently going, I need to quickly craft some iron, or I can't wait for somebody to free up a furnace. And even then there ain't that many furnaces available. So we are on the top floor. I mean, okay, this is kind of cool. You know what I think should be at the very top of this? I think we should have a bed. I'm just thinking, can we have a well? No, we can't. That would have been hilarious. Yeah, let's have an oven at the top. It does look, it gives you a beautiful view of the scenery, and you can see how far you can't see. And you can see the badly rendered in castle over there, and that without any of the ramparts, the battlements or fortresses, things around it. But whatever, can't quite see the actual castle over there. Can I see that? Yeah, that's like a enemy compound down there. There's that house in the woods that you can't actually have. You can see BioWick not properly rendered in. So giving you a beautiful view when you can't see anything, it seems to be a bit pointless. But that's sort of it. So let's head back downstairs. I'm assuming it's giving us no extra nodes downstairs. Which way am I going? Is that this way? I'm lost now. Up there. That's the... No, this is the ground floor. Nope, it's not the ground floor. Jesus Christ. Okay, one more floor and we're down. We're down. Right, let's get out of here. I'm assuming that's going to be lit poorly as well. Just like houses are. Without the ability to sit guards inside the grounds, that's really pointless. Has it given us anything new here? Remember, we had 1, 2, that's a guard, 3, 4, 5. Is that a guard as well? Hang on, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Same as the other place. So you can't even have all 5 of the merchants. It's also worth noting I've gone back and my blacksmith, for some bizarre reason, or all of them are still building stuff, and the blacksmith I can't buy from, so I don't know what that's about. Just in case you think I'm lying, there is nothing up here that you can do anything with. At all. Why can't I stick a guy in here? Why can't I have a barman in here? They've got bloody cupboards in here that I can't use for storage. This looks better than my actual castle. Oh, there's a chest with a book in it. Wonderful. A bed that I can't lie. You know what I mean? This is actually better looking than my castle. That chest? It is not. That's a bit of a sad state of affairs. Really? When you think about it. You can come up here. I think there's another building here, like a barracks that you can go into. This one looks as rubbish as my castle. Just not got filthy ore nodes lying around making it look cluttered. So there you have it. That is the kingdoms currently in the game. And yeah, I didn't show them off all fully made up, and I'm sure they look pretty and beautiful and all that bollocks, but come on. Are they really worth it? There are no, and I repeat, no resource nodes anywhere around here. You basically have resource nodes. You might have a couple in those woods. I don't think you do. You at least have that town there, but that town's been nerfed a bit, so the merchants don't have as much money. There's a mine right the way over there, sure, but there's about 5 or 6 houses over there. They're a hell of a lot bloody closer. Yeah, over nearby there's some wood, but again, there's about 4 or 5 houses closer. Yeah. Even if the silver and ore that used to be down here was still there, that would be something. But they nerfed all that out for this. Does that look any better, that thing there? Maybe it does. Maybe that looks nicer now. Do we think we can drop down here, or do we think we're going to die? Oh, we didn't die off that one. We didn't die off that one. This may be the one. There was a weird thing over here the other day on the video, and I got this far and dropped. But so I don't think this place has been done. Look at that. No, this was like this the other day, just full of snow. So it's like, even if that had been done up, it might be interesting. Is that actual farmland? It is, weirdly. So yeah, I don't see the point in this. That one at least has resources close by. But I'm not impressed by them at all. I don't see the point. Just tons and tons and tons of nodes. They'd have been better off just cracking in loads of beds and cupboards and stuff like that by default, and just said as you upgrade them they automatically happen. You can't put the nodes in yourself. You know, even the courtyard not having like proper furnaces and things like that. I don't know. I'm just not impressed. Those other castles look so much better. The ones that are actually NPC, so to speak. So yeah, I had a look. I'm not particularly impressed. That is the Kingdoms update. And I'm kind of up to date now. There's not a lot else that's really happened in this game. So until the next update comes out, which I may or may not go have a nosy at the beta, but I'm probably not going to. And even then, it's got to be pretty impressive. I'm at that point again with the Black Death that I think needs a rest. So I will be back to it probably. I've done a lot of stuff on this game, but it's not going to be for a while. So until next time, as always, thank you for watching, and Gamerbug out.